Assalamu alaikum, listeners. Today, I have taken the poem. This is from the graduation course under the Punjab University, and this is from the poetry book, and this is the third poem. This is about the woman work, and this poem is written by the Maya Angelou. Maya Angelou is very much famous writer who has written a lot about the poems and the various topics. In this poem, she has tried to tell about the woman responsibility and the woman duty and how they are doing their work dedicatedly, how they are working in their domestic duties. They are full of responsibility. Their life is full of several responsibilities. Whenever their first task is finished, then another task is ready and waiting for them to do. And they are doing this effort without any reward. They are working it as the sense of their own responsibility, and they consider it that they they are doing one responsibility, then finishing another one, then they are seeing if there is any other responsibility, and they are keep themselves busy all the day long, and they are so much dedicated in their domestic duties that they are always very much busy in fulfilling and accomplishing their tasks, and they are not seeking any reward from the family. They are not seeking reward from their children. Rather, they are only working and working and making the endless effort, and there is no holiday for them, and there is no break for them. Rather, they are doing it with the full devotion and the dedication. This is a tribute basically to all the women in the world who are doing all those things. And this is really highly commendable that in many countries and the various parts of the world, women are doing their duties with extreme effort, with the great struggle, and with great endeavor. Let's start with the poem. This is about the woman work. I have got the children to tend, the cloth to mend, the floor to mop, the food to shop, then the chicken to fry, the baby to dry. In this stanza, woman is mentioning all the duties that how she is starting her day. The beginning of the day is uh, occurring with the several duties, and she has children to tend. She is tending the children, she is attending them, she is fulfilling and doing all the duties, and she is looking after the children, and she is not only looking after the children. Rather, if there are some any repair task, then she is mending the clothes as well. If it requires, if there is a requirement of button repair or any stitches are required for the clothes, she is also repairing that. And whenever she get free from this task, then she is indulged in another task, and the other task is the she is cleaning the floor, and she is starting to do the cleanliness of all the household, and she starts mopping in the house, and she is clearing the floor. This is the least thing which she is doing after looking after the baby. Then when she get free from mopping, she sees that there is grocery which is required, then she need to go to the shop, and another task is ready. Then after getting back from home, she is trying to make the preparation for the food, and she'll have to cook the food. And then if there is the requirement for the baby, then she is drying the baby. Then she got a company to feed. There is not a single person for whom she is making the food. Rather, there are a number of the other people who are ready to eat the food, and she'll have to cook massively for all the family members, and she's feeding them. And when she get free from feeding them, then she'll have to see the garden, and she need to remove the weeds and the extra things and the extra herbs from the garden, and she is working in the garden to clear it up, to maintain the cleanliness of her home. And I have got shirts to press, the tools to the two to dress, And then her other duty is ready, which is waiting for her, that she'll have to press the clothes of all the family members, and then she need to dress up the children whenever it is needed, because she is looking after the small children as well, and she's looking after the toddlers. The cane to be cut. I gotta clean up this hut. This is not the end of her duty. She also need to go to the fields to work, shoulder to shoulder with the male members, and after completing her domestic duties, she is reaching in the fields and she is cutting the cane. It is a very hard task, because this is not the duty of a woman to work in the farms in the field, but she is going there and she is cutting the cane. I gotta clean up this hut, then these about the sick, then see about the sick and the cotton to pick. She, after cleaning the house, she'll also have to look after the sick, and she is nursing them. Now her duties changed from a domestic mother. She is working like a nurse, and she is looking after all the sick people, and she is taking care of them. And the cotton to pick. And when she get free from the sick people, her another duty is ready, and she'll have to go to pick the cotton from the field. And this is a very tiring task. Whenever her one tiring task is finished, then another tiring task is started. Shine on me, sunshine, rain on me, rain, fall softly down drops, and cool my brow again. Now, in this part of the poem, women want to take escape from the worldly matters and the worldly affairs and worldly responsibilities, and she is begging from the sunshine and the rain and requesting from them that she wants to get out of this monotonous routine. She wants to get out of this tiring routine, and she's requesting from them, oh sun, shine on me to bring more happiness in my life and fall softly dewdrops. She's so much tired. She's requesting from the dewdrops that the dewdrops should fall gently on the woman, because she is very much tired, and cool my brow again, because as she was sweating, that's why she want from the dewdrops that it should fall gently. In the next stanza, now she is requesting from the storm, and storm is used as a metaphor over here. Blow me from here with your fierce wind, let me float across the sky till I can rest again. She is requesting, she is so much tired of this tiring routine. She want to get rid of this responsibility, and she want to get away from this domesticated duties, and she want that there must she want to float, and she want to enjoy the pleasure of life, and she want to enjoy the um, all those things which other people are enjoying in the world. And in the last stanza, this is really very thought provoking, and she is requesting, fall gently snowflakes, cover me with the white cold icy kisses, and let me rest tonight. In this stanza, she is requesting from the snowflakes, cover me with the white. She wants to get rid of this routine, and she wants that there must be some enjoyment, there must be some pleasure, there must be some bliss in her life, and she wants that there must be something which give her protection, and that protection either could be in the form of the white or the snow, the cold icy kisses, and let me rest tonight. She is extremely tired of this routine and of these all responsibilities. Sun, rain, covering sky, mountain, oceans, leaf and stone, star shine, moon glow, you are all that I can call my own. This is again a very much thought-provoking stanza in this. She's saying that she is working so dedication with the dedication, she is working with immense effort, but there are only beauty of the nature. There is only sun, there is only rain, which can understand her feelings, which can understand her emotions, which can understand her tiredness, and these are the only things which are the source of pleasure for her, which are the source of relief for her. And these are the only thing, even though she has worked with so much dedication, the star and the shine and the moon, they are the only thing which she can call them, that these are the soothing beauty of natures which can understand her feelings and emotions. I hope you will like this poem, and you can also give the comment on it as well. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.